Hi, welcome to Other's Legacy Farm. Today I'm going to be making beef bone broth. Super easy to do. And with this method you could use really any kind of animal bones. The beef bones, the chicken bones, pork, ham. I've made ham stock. But first what we'll do is we're going to roast our bones. And I've got them on a foil-lined tray. I'm going to put them in the oven for 40 minutes at 450 degrees. Halfway, I'll turn them so they get roasting. Just adds another layer of flavor to the broth. So let's get them in the oven. Okay, my bones have roasted now for 40 minutes. And I'm going to put them in the roaster. And when you make bone broth, you can put just the bones, but you can also add, because I'm going to add onions and carrots and celery, bay leaf, some salt, and pepper, some garlic. So we're putting them in the roaster for all the juices. Once this is done, I'm just going to turn the roaster on to 225 and let it roast for 24 to 48 hours. I'm going to put some celery in that I put in the freezer whenever I have celery, because I don't use it on stuff. I'll put in the freezer and then I can take it out. And this is the onions and the skins that I used. I'm going to fill the roaster up. And then we got some carrots we're putting in. And some garlic. Some peppercorns. And then a couple bay leaves. Some salt. Okay, and then we'll just let this cook for 24 to 48 hours. The longer it cooks, the richer it'll be. Alrighty, it's about 2:30 in the morning now, and my bone broth has been on for about 36 hours. So I'm going to start straining it. I use this nut bag to strain it. You can use a paint strainer. You can use cheesecloth. You can use a clean linen towel. There's all kinds of things you can use to clean it. So I'll put it in here. I like to get a lot of the big stuff out first. You can see how gross it looks. But oh my goodness, it leaves some good bone broth. Yeah, I've got it all in there. I'll let it sit and drain for a while. Then I'll put my pot into the refrigerator, let it get cold, let the fat all rise to the top, skim it, and then I can can it. Okay, the bone broth has been sitting in the fridge overnight, and as you can see, there's a layer of fat on top. I'm going to remove that. I'll use that. I'll mix some bird seed in with it and make some suet for the birds. Looks like there's a big layer of fat. You won't be able to get all of it. You could also boil it down, strain it and stuff, and it would make tallow. Okay, as you can see, the consistency is like Jell-O, and that's good. That's a good thing. So what I'll do now is I'll put it on the stove, heat it up to boiling, and it'll melt down, and then I'll put it in, I'm going to do pint jars, and it'll be ready to can. My broth has come to a boil, and I'm going to put it in the jar. And I'll put it in the canner, let it vent for 10 minutes, then put the weight on, wait till it gets up to 10 pounds pressure, and then can it for 30 minutes. Okay, debubble it. Wipe the rim. Put the lid on. The ring finger tight. And put it in the canner. Okay, the broth has come to a boil. And I'm putting it in the jars. I'm going to be canning it, so after I put them in the canner, I'll let it vent for 10 minutes, then put the weight on, wait till it gets up to 10 pounds pressure, and then put the timer on for 30 minutes. If you don't want to can it, you can also freeze it. Okay, debubble. Wipe the rim real good. Put the lid on, finger tight, and put it in the canner. Okay, my bone broth is done, and it's been out of the canner. All the jars have sealed, and it is delicious. It's really concentrated. I had a little bit left over, and last night I made some gravy with it. Oh, it was so good. So I hope you found this enjoyable, and if you liked it, give us a thumbs up. If you've tried this before, say something down in the comments. And like I said, it doesn't have to be canned. It can be frozen if you don't can, but canning is really, really easy. So I prefer to do that and free up some freezer space. If you have bones, if you get a rotisserie chicken, save your bones. If you get KFC, save your bones. Put them in a bag in the freezer, and when you get a bag full, make some bone broth. It's so much better than what you can buy at the store. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and until the next time, bye-bye.